A recent study presented at the American Heart Association's conference sparked headlines worldwide. Discover the science backed benefits of intermittent fasting and separate fact from fiction with a deep dive into the controversial study making waves in the media. First, let's dive into the undeniable benefits of intermittent fasting that have been backed by numerous peer reviewed studies. There have been numerous peer reviewed studies published in reputed journals which have shown that fasting reduces cardiovascular disease risk, triggers essential cellular function, reduces blood glucose levels, improves insulin sensitivity, improves metabolism, helps in burning fat, and improves gut health. In 2016, Japanese scientist Yoshinori Osumi got a Nobel Prize for his work on autophagy. Autophagy is a process that allows cells to recycle and renew their content. It's a process that is critical for cell health, renewal, and survival. During starvation, cells break down proteins and other cell components and use them for energy. Cells destroy viruses and bacteria and get rid of damaged structures. Fasting activates autophagy, which can help slow down the aging process and has a positive impact on cell renewal and thus longevity. Intermittent fasting isn't just a modern fad trend. It's deeply rooted in human history and cultural traditions. Mankind is known to have evolved through periods of fasting and feasting. From religious practices to ancient health rituals, fasting has been a part of human life for centuries. In regions like the blue zones, where people live remarkably long lives, fasting is a cornerstone of the lifestyle. Fasting is believed to cleanse the body, promoting holistic well being and longevity. A recent study on intermittent fasting created headlines in media all over the world, including India. The study was titled 8-Hour Time Restricted Eating is Linked to a 91% Higher Risk of Cardiovascular Death. This study was presented at the American Heart Association's conference 18th March 2024. Let's dive into the shortcomings of this controversial study that grabbed headlines around the world. The study relied on self reported data. Participants were asked to recall their eating habits. So the data was actually self reported recall data based on memory. Self reported recall data is prone to recall error, which is described as the error that can occur when study participants are asked to recall events or experience from the past. The participants filled only 2 days of 24-hour dietary recall questionnaire for the year. Obviously, they did not reflect the entire year eating pattern. Despite claiming long-term implications, the study's data collection was limited, capturing only a small snapshot of participants' eating pattern. When you eat matters, but what you eat is equally important. The only factor taken into consideration during the study was the eating window. Other variables of dietary intake, quality and quantity of diet consumed was not reported. The total calorie intake was not reported. It's a fact that too little calories or excess of it both are equally damaging to the body. Nutritional intake of macronutrients and micronutrients was not reported. Frequency and quantity of junk and inflammatory food was not reported. Water intake levels were not reported. The observational approach also lacked accounting for other lifestyle factors which are linked to cardiovascular health. Stress levels, sleep quantity and quality, activity levels, pre existing health conditions. The study's data revealed that quite a few participants in the study were regularly consuming alcohol and were smoking. The study itself carries a disclaimer that the studies are preliminary and are not peer reviewed. The presenter himself, Victor Wenzi Zong, recommended in his presentation to wait on reporting, as it is too early to draw a conclusion. Still, the headlines flashed all over. It is evident that the flashy media headlines are not telling the whole story. It's important to note that the statements and conclusion of the study that are presented at American Heart Association's scientific meetings are solely those of the study authors and do not reflect the association's views on it. While intermittent fasting holds promise for many, it's essential to approach it with caution and consider individual factors. Remember, one size doesn't fit all. Whether you choose to embrace intermittent fasting or not, prioritize a balanced lifestyle that includes proper nutrition, hydration, activity, and rest for optimum health and well being. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share for more such videos. See you all soon. Till then, resonate with positivity and bliss.